Hi folks, thought I'd take a minute and get into these forklifts a little bit. This first one here I showed on one of my other videos. Pretty sure it was the Smith Miller LMAC. I've had this forklift a couple years, made my own forks for it because those seem to be missing all the time. These are Little Giant lift truck made by Scientific Toys in Portland, Oregon. Not really sure what year. I'm assuming it's 50s. So I've had this for a while. Didn't really have to do much to it but the forks. And about 3 weeks ago, I was at the swap meet, and I'll be darned, there's another one just laying there. No forks again, so, well, that's easy. I got that. No steering wheel on this one. Well, it's not a very common toy at all. Steering wheel is basically impossible to find. I was considering machining one from aluminum. Can match that up pretty easy, but I don't have the skill set or the tools to put the arrow in it, so guess it's gonna have to be smooth. Then I remembered I happened to see somewhere on the book face, somewhere in the last year or so, some guy had the same problem, and he used a steering wheel similar to this. I don't remember if it was the same or not. This is Buddy L steering wheel. Again, got this from my buddy Taylor. Dude did me a solid on a couple parts here recently. Anyway, I did have to machine a little bushing basically to go underneath. Got that all in there yesterday. And then this one here, she was a mess underneath. It didn't have any of the linkages. These things are pretty cool, like the forks, like they tilt forward and tilt back with this little lever here. Forks go up and down with the crank. But then I don't know if I can get this where you can see it or not, but underneath here, a bunch of linkages go into the steering and the fork lever to tilt it back. And that's not quite, the original doesn't have a bend in it. I got a double bend in this one because first attempt at it, it was a little too long. No, it was a little too short. And the steering geometry just wasn't right. Second attempt was a little too long. So what's the best way to effectively shorten it? Put a bend in it. So even at that, took several attempts before I got the geometry just right. It's got a single wheel here in the back, and yeah, it's actually steerable. Anyway, that's just a little bit more information on the Scientific Toy Little Giant forklift. Now, guys got two of them. Guess maybe gonna have to open a warehouse or something. If you have any question about these, drop a comment, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you folks later. Have a good day.